some more science on that. Look, when you see bugs inside of cosmology, right? They appear in certain myth lore because of their presence in death and in temple building.
Correct.
You heard? So who know about death more than the temple builder? Because you're making buildings that's going to outlive you, and then thus you have a master plan based off of you having divine sciences. You heard? So everything that you see in the process of that appears in your myth. So now, this is a known fact. They call them the mason beetle. See, beetles is a brick builder. When you're around bricks and you lift up a brick, if you put a brick on grass, right? Insects identify rocks as dead things. Insects appear under dead people, and this is how people that's in forensics could tell how long your ass was dead if they did you dirty outside. They could see the deposits of the insects. Now, this is why we got beetles in our spiritual. How my student told me today, he reminded me of some shit. This is what you always got to tell Muslims, right? When they act crazy, right? Allah does not help the aggressor. You heard? Allah is not in favor of the aggressor. You heard? And that's what helped them psychologically win. Islamically, they always parry. With the book of life. That's what we is born with. That's a fact. You heard? This shit come natural to me. You heard? I promise you. You heard? I swear to everything I love. This shit is supposed to be the way it is, how it is. This is no other kind of way. That this is what we've been doing. And we've been did. Everybody that's our friends from when we was kids know that we've been building ever since children. You heard? Absolutely. I promise you. This shit be new to niggas. You heard? So I be like this. I just chill now. I see where your head is at. You heard? I be like this. All right. You know what I mean? I used to be wanting to get in front of everybody's conversation and be like, nah, little bro, nah. I only do that if I care about you. That's my new shit. Niggas be talking all of that shit, that high-end shit around me and all this shit. Be talking political and fake spiritual, esoteric shit and all that bullshit. And I know what.
Of hopes and fears and desires of which we are only dimly
for real.
And that the role of a marketer, the role of somebody selling
shit be always be fake freezing when the nigga be building. When you talking some dumb shit, the computer don't never talk some dumb shit.
I like how you put that ritualized magic with the K.
Yeah, that's how you spell it. I wanted to distinguish the word for my readers.
Yeah, with a K.
See, magic with the C is playing tricks with niggas' eyes. That's right. Easy. That's 3-card money. Anybody could do that.
Right.
Make the quarter look like it just came out your ear. You know what I mean? Any nigga could do that. That's corny. Magic with the K is it's your conversation with the universe. If the universe is prepared to it is prepared. Are you prepared to ritualize your intent through the universe at the stake of how it's gonna give it up to who you is? You know, magic ain't for everybody. You heard? You got people that they'll call evil. That to me is more wise than the righteous. You heard?
Killed this, the Obama and
Come
Mandela.
on, son. Come on. That's crazy how they did that. They made them the same thing because all people need is icons, and that's how they tricked the black mind. They just gave you a hero. They did put numbers to him. He had to have suffered like Jesus. You heard? He got to be a Leo. You heard? That's how they disbody everybody because they know you according to a calendar. Niggas act how their signs go. I promise you.
Wow, I was watching E.T. last night, and the little white boy name, what was his name?
It had a K in it.
No.
What? What was his name? Bobby? What? What was the other nigga name?
Mr. President, if you asked a woman who had been
The
denied
little
the
nigga
help
who
she
felt
needed,
like who was rocking with him the whole movie.
Yeah.
you needed the money for a
Remember
tax
his
break.
name?
No. And I got the ET cards.
That nigga name was Elliot.
Elliot. Yeah. Elliot. Elliot. Elliot.
Elliot.
But what do ot mean in language? Off. Off. And M, it means it can be how you differentiate from plural and singular. You heard? Like the Sephiroth. You heard? You heard? It's a difference. Like when you speak in the Sephiroth is the directing, the Sephiroth is everything. Elliot could be the light, period. Because they could represent, the white boy do this in movie all the time. He represent the protagonist that automatically is associated to the viewer. So the viewer, no matter who you is, if me and you sit next to a Harvard graduate, a nigga just came home from jail, anybody from any kind of culture, we all have a mechanism in us that identifies the myth to the antagonist. We know that nigga represent our ego. So we be wanting him to win. You heard? You low-key a sociopath when they be telling you, oh, you like the you want the evil person to win. You heard? That's how Disney tricked the kids. They got Disney the only ones that got a difference between when you have a girl child, you gotta watch their shows. Watch who the princess and watch who the queen. They make all the queens evil in Disney. The princess.
If they were ever to regain power.
You heard? Right? And you see this, that they did it when we was kids with Michael Jackson. How the fuck did a song called, now that we got children, how the fuck did they let that shit get over on us? How the fuck did he make a song called Bad? They sold so many jackets and up the whole album. Bad. Jordan colors.
White, black, and red.
Jordan colors.
Facts.
Yeah, them shits never go away.
No.
Yeah, who's bad? Yeah. So them is directives. Those colors is directives.
Yeah.
For real.
But this one I wanted to say between one day when we was somewhere, I ain't gonna bring it up, but now we together I can bring it up.
Yeah.
Why everybody gotta be so subjectively like afraid to even consider that the devil could be right about something.
No, this is why the devil was made. Go ahead, finish.
So they said he was like this. They said he was a nice angel, a nice looking angel.
Myth, yeah.
Nice looking. But this nigga over here saying he a jealous God.
Yeah.
You a jealous God enabling our abilities. So you made us in your image and your liking, but you didn't make us just
Rich,
like
I got us do this. All these stories is all the white boys sitting in a room dealing with all the psychological drama that they use on enslaved and enslaved people. This shit don't got nothing to do with no real shit at all.
Right.
When I got to the crux of it, when they talk about something in there, jealous God, if we was to go in there, we'll find the word jealous, we'll find the word God, and then we'll find words around it in the Sumerian chants. Talk about you trying to get your bad luck people. Remember he said his father was drunk? And then you had to be disrobed and you got to be looking at a star system. You heard? They don't tell you that. The terms is in there. You heard? Yo, the cool. All these terms. The cool. The ka. The kedder. All of these terms, they attributed them shits to people. Them shits ain't people. Them is functions that we made up to ward ourselves from the only thing that you can have that's bad luck. That's humans. You heard? We ain't got no enemy outside of ourselves and our social interactions. You heard? They are rich people that got so much money that they wish that they had as many dilemmas as we had, because they would just fix everything with money. You heard? Including their enemies. They just get them fucking removed from the world. You heard? We have interesting lives from a lack of resources and all of these fucking words in our mind that don't never serve us, that have never served us. And they all associated to all of these gods. So I just play God games with niggas. You could be, I could respect your thing while we around each other. Yeah, okay. You know.
And restless and hitting back on him.
I think the media
Something over there. Gotta be something over there. Put that shit on top of one of them things. On that little cardboard right there in the corner.
was convinced it would win.
Put it right there.
Return to power.
It's now time to meet the men and women who it is time for the next Prime Minister, Neil Kinnock.
Those running Labour's campaign believed that by modern presentation they would attract back the voters, yet keep the old policies. But Philip Gould was conservative out of self.
I love this shit that's going on right now because it's showing everybody aptitude. Niggas that's waiting on political change is really not that intelligent. You heard?
Right.
This is the best time to be alive. I ain't never seen so many lames in my life. They waiting on a political decision on the outcome of their personal life.
Mm-hmm.
You crazy as fuck. I get it. You acting like this to seem down with your friends, but you're looking crazy and you look nothing shorter than an attention-seeking behavior, and you look narcissistically like you desire to be in control of social environments with other stupid people, where y'all all talking about politics that y'all ain't got nothing to deal with.
Nothing.
You heard? What y'all need to, yo.
I be seeing
niggas need to learn how to respect each other more. Niggas don't even respect, and this will come from it. The computer got everybody thinking we all peers. Yo, I ain't never had this many interactions with humans ever. You heard? Until now.
Until now.
For real. And I'm like this. I'm glad I'm built for tough to see shit, and humans can't put chinks in me. Right. I'm indifferent to how they feel because I know that they worried about the wrong shit.
That's a fact.
Any nigga worried about me in the wrong way, it's always gonna come to doom.
Yeah.
You heard?
Simple
That's
as that.
just how my shit go.
That's just how it
For
go.
real. Cause I stayed in my whirlwind. I'm in my whirlwind. Nigga don't want to be in the whirlwind with me. You heard? They need to go ahead and pop that shit in the street. Pop that shit in the street.
Yeah.
We on a higher level, man.
Absolutely, man.
Word is, man.
I agree with you 100%. A higher upper echelon, man.
Promise
That
you.
niggas where they...
And that's why my folks that's listening is safe. I don't fuck with no unsafe shit. No more unsafe communication. Niggas be having social interactions with niggas that y'all be talking to each other like y'all crazy. See how me and my family talking to each other? Y'all get around each other to start talking to each other like y'all crazy. You heard? And then it's the same nigga that you gonna call to help you when shit fucks up with you. And then you know what? From doing all that fat mouth when y'all be talking to each other like that, right? He gonna take his time helping you. Cause now he's still trying to figure out who the fuck you was talking to. You the one need my help now. You heard? And you was talking crazy, boy. You see how that go? So I be like, nah. A dominance hierarchy. Stay your ass out of one. You heard?
Yeah.
You don't even know it. That's what's gonna kill you. You think you have friends. You don't. You have a journey. And take it for somebody that didn't know. When I was little, I didn't know that I was alive. I was living a fucking simulated reality based off of very little resources and information. You heard? I knew context, but not information for survival. I still was a baby. You heard? I was fucking with dominance hierarchies. I was lucky that I was able to circumvent some of them shits that I was participating in. You heard? I promise you, when I figured it out that you can't compete with death, that's when I became alive. That's when I was like, I got work to do, man. You crazy?
That's a fact.
I was living for death.
Yeah.
And then you still got to get some bum out you, too.
Yes.
Word to mother. That shit, I don't give a fuck. Everybody got a little piece of poverty in them. We all trying to move out every single day. You heard? We trying to move that shit out of the conversation around us. And it might look like you getting conservative. It might look like you fasting. You heard? It might look like you doing some other shit. But the most important thing to do is how you thinking. You got to get them words that don't empower you out your mind. And people who don't got powerful words that empower you, get them out your conversation. You heard? How the fuck we all gonna be talking about negative shit at the same time? What you think a whole room of negative motherfuckers gonna do? They gonna create some negative bullshit. You feel me? Crazy. Look, it'll be darker than a motherfucking car full of assholes, nigga. Yeah, that's dark as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you bring abundance to the situation. When you start asking people for shit, tell people what you gonna do for them first. A lot of niggas start conversations the wrong way. You heard? That's another thing y'all do. You heard? You got interactions that's not mutually beneficial to you or the people that you fuck with. You might as well just fuck with yourself. For real. You feel me? Everybody I fuck with, I know they ain't gonna happen. This the worst shit that can happen to me is if I ain't got no sandwich. If I'm hungry, it can be dangerous for my environment and for me because I make poor decisions. You know what I mean? You feel me? So I'm like this. I got to be around people that ain't gonna have me fucked up. You heard? Pass me a sandwich there, bro. I wouldn't give a fuck. If we in California, I'm gonna need 3-4 tacos, man. Don't have me out here fucked up because I wouldn't do that to you. You heard? I got people that I fuck with that niggas can't buy their food around me. You heard? We eat together. We got enough food to fuck. That's how that's how people is supposed to be doing. You heard? That's what keeps the bonds together. You heard? There's some dudes I know, I ain't never paid for no food around Son and them. You heard? Son and them is legends. They know they figured out the science of abundance. You only here to help feed people. You heard? Yeah. Why you think they got to go to church to get food? That's a God. That's why God is here. That's why the degree is called the God degree. You heard? Food, clothing, and shelter. You heard? The world owe me something, son. For real. You
Yes,
crazy?
sir.
The world owe me something. I ain't asked to come here, but thank you. I'm glad I'm here. Now that I'm here, I'm having a motherfucking good time. In this 3-dimensional shit under the 2-dimensional sky.
Yes.
The sky is flat. The world is round. You heard? You feel me? For real. Word is mine. That's right. We always in a whirlwind. For real. We always in a whirlwind. You blessed to be in that whirlwind. For real. You ain't in trouble. Get that shit out your mind. You ain't broke neither. You heard? Ain't nobody got no beef with you neither. Y'all need to stop that. That's a fake concept that you got enemies. That's some shit. You create the circumstances to surround yourself with the parts of you that you need to get rid of. It will show you. The shit around you will show you what is needed and what is not needed. It's called sustainability, my nigga. What is sustainable? You heard? Yeah. Strife ain't sustainable. Unity is freedom. And freedom is fucking infinite. You heard? So, you know. That's right. Hey, every time I hear somebody say, I needed to hear that, that's the proof. That's the proof that God operates through people. You heard? And that this deity in this corner of the universe is a God of need. Stop being afraid. See, you're always fucking with your wants. You always walk around talking about what you want, what you want, what you want. If you're focused on your needs, your wants will just come freely. You heard? Shit you want is the shit you want. Boy, if you only knew. Pray that the Creator protect you from the shit that you want. I pray the Creator protect you from the shit that you want. You have no idea. You heard? What the fuck you need. That's why you here. We in the world of need. God is in your stomach. God is in your stomach. God is in your stomach. You heard? God is not no external shit to you, man. God, deity, all this shit is need. It's all need. What are you talking about? Even when you pray, your construct for you having to go to commiserate around groups of people comes from a tribal mentality where they required and needed to gather because they couldn't in their social construct gather or eat in no other way. So they make buildings to reaffirm this. You heard? Then they start making you eat of the flesh of the deity, made it a whole man, but you niggas don't eat goat. But you fuck with symbols of deity associated to Christianic concepts. But this is the flyest shit in the world. They got y'all niggas in game. The reason why y'all love to kill each other is because y'all so religious. It's been embedded into you, and y'all love dead black people. You heard? You niggas in particular, whole culture is based off of, up to just now, with the new renaissance of interesting and intelligent artists, have we seen a shift. But you niggas was having fun killing your motherfucking brother and your kind, calling it something else. Calling yourself a real nigga. You crazy, boy. This shit is all ecclesiastic. Abu to the abbot. Let the abbot be with the abbot. That's how we first started this conversation. I wanted to tell you this. In L.A., you know how we go in this corner stores over here and we know all of the Arabs, you know what I mean? That's our homies. That's our family over here, right?
Right.
Boom. Yemen, all due respect. We know Muhammad. We know, you remember Mizzou? That was family. You know all of that. Boom. In L.A., you would think that this is what they teach you about North Africa. It's Egyptians over there, right? So son look Arab. He look Yemenis, right? He speak Arabic fluently, but he not Muslim. He Christian. But he's still spooky and religious, spooky like he's street, but he's still superstitious. So they got a racial superstition thing where they have a whole thing where let the niggas be the niggas. And he said it to me and explained it to me what it means. It's some shit that they said to black people. That shit is in the Bible in the curse of Cain. Abud to the Abud. The servant. When you a slave to somebody magic. You can't enslave no black people unless you use magic on them.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. You can't do it in no other way. So that's why I feel as a liberated son, you heard? I am a son of liberty. You feel me? I'm a time traveler too. I've been here many times. I know this for a fact.
Traveling shapeshifter.
Our word is bond.
Word
You heard?
is bond.
So I'm like this.
What's up?
I see what's going on. You heard? You trying to play me. Trying to play me, and you want me to devalue myself, you know what I mean? And use words not coded with my magic. You want me to use your magical tones and your terms, you heard? Then you want to use all of the shit I taught you. That Masonic G, that ain't for geometry. That's for water. And then I push niggas over the edge with this one. To understand my sciences, you gotta watch the movies, nigga. That's how deep we is. You gotta watch movies, nigga. That's why the white man made them shits.
That's why he made them.
Just so you can understand me.
That's right.
The name of the movie is The Cube. The Box with Cameron Diaz. The shit when they hit the button on the motherfucker. Bam. You heard? The Box. That movie about us and our connection to other planets, you heard, and through South Africa. That's in the movie. And how they use water. You be thinking you drowning. They drown you certain places in this landmass. You won't die. You go to another dimension. You know this is not, I'm not playing. Absolutely. You know the human body is resilient and it's illmatic. You heard? We seen this when we was little. Kids fall through the ice. Be under the shit for 6 hours. The little nigga be cold, frozen, under the shit. You think he dead. The nigga then turned back into a baby. Yeah. They pull him out, they still be alive. They resuscitate him, they be slower. But the motherfuckers went back in time, Mork and Mindy ass on that. You heard? So we be trying to find reality sometime, oftentimes, most of the time, in a linear way because the language is linear, but reality is a cyclical event. It go in cycles and there's signs and symbols that lead you to the times. Like the nigga, one of my students told me, he said, yo, the Fauci nigga name means sickle in Italian. Everybody's sick. Then the sickle come from this time period coming up. So in my mind, I'm pushing to the forward What does Thanksgiving look like with COVID? All y'all niggas get sick every year anyway. They gonna really go in on y'all niggas now. You gonna think it's COVID. Now it's gonna be another wave of death that y'all been dying. Do you remember this? Years ago, when I first came home every year around, it'd be sad for people. Every year around when shit dies, usually, you heard, when this fucking sun goes into August, you heard, shit starts getting dark. Jason month, July, August, September, October, November. Jason, shit finna die. These is instances out of 12 months. You got JASON. 6 of them bitches is going down. You heard? You gotta be on point. So wise niggas do the most chilling when it's supposed to be the most killing. You heard? Shearing, sickling, getting shit away from you, fasting. You supposed to be eating everything that you saved from the summer. You heard? The last pull from the ground is Thanksgiving. That's the last time you could pull something. Because now it's finna get cold. You heard? So you would think niggas would treat their body like that. Nah. Niggas is about to, what you call it? These niggas is about to overindulge on all type of wild shit and then blame it on the COVID. All want to be around each other. Thanksgiving and all this, eating wild shit. Wild shit. That I love some birds and all of that. You heard? But that turkey, the shit in that shit gonna slow some shit down for a few days, man, bro. For real. I'd rather back in the day, I'd rather fuck with the, what you call it?
Cornish hens.
What happened to that? You remember that? I come from a civilized family. You feel me? Cornish hens. Yeah, this is the time for giving niggas other alternatives because they ain't gonna do what the fuck they want to do. For real. Ain't no such thing as no fake turkey neither. You heard?
Keeping that turkey in your refrigerator for 8-9 days, just sitting in there getting cold, eating bits of it for days and days.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not doing that this year.
Nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that and then go call it something else.
I'd rather eat the glazed ham.
Last year, nigga, I couldn't even do no goddamn Thanksgiving. That's when all that shit hit niggas. Niggas be everybody like sniffly, sneezy, coffee, achy, stuffy head. How you think them crackers been selling that shit? They tired of selling that Robitussin shit. They was like, nah, we gotta upgrade these niggas to a bigger bag, man. They need the vaccine, nigga. What happened? Fuck all that shit. Like this, look. And they got all these motherfuckers in game. And they gonna really come at niggas. Because they know niggas is walking around crack. They done put it in the crack of mind that we more susceptible because of our habits, right? And I'll be like, when I see pilgrims looking at you crazy, if you ain't got your mask on or something, when I see them looking, I'll be like, yo, y'all is the definition of dirty people. Y'all is like a recent iteration of civilization that I just gave y'all. Y'all greatest queens that y'all be talking about wasn't even bathing. You heard? For real. So I don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about. And every culture say y'all bring disease and pestilence with y'all. Absolutely. You heard? And you always wind up leaving with the land and just leaving me with these dumbass books. You heard? Get the fuck out of here. So if y'all don't get the fuck out of here with all of them motherfucking, what you call it, masks and all that shit, the Asian people been on the mask. You heard? Yeah, they been on the mask. Now they just psychoacoustically fucking niggas' minds up. Niggas gonna be thinking they got COVID when all you had was the Thanksgiving blues. Watch. Bodying you. You gonna go in the building, they gonna be, once the IV don't get in the ambulance. Get in the ambulance if you want to. That's 50. They want 50. Yeah. So niggas, if niggas gonna do Thanksgiving, you better be sitting up and having some positive vibes. Niggas be getting around each other and just not be doing nothing with that time and attention and care, custody, and concern you supposed to have with your folks. You supposed to get around your peoples, and y'all supposed to be doing life-giving shit. You heard? For real. You see Uncut Gems with the Jews? When Kevin Garnett and them was in the movie? They put Kevin Garnett in the movie as a magical symbol. Because a garnet is a stone, a precious stone. For real. Then he was winning these games with this black opal from Ethiopia. You heard, at the game with him. The movie is amazing. And niggas actually said, some niggas said they did not like the movie. And I'm like, y'all niggas are crazy. For real. I'm not even interested in what movies y'all do like if you don't like that one. You crazy as fuck. That shit was crazy. For real, I done seen that shit 18 times.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Uncut Gems. That shit is fire. And but I ain't gonna blow it up for you. Watch, you will love that shit.
All right, say that.
I promise you. For real. For real. Agent Smith was the see this how they embody you. Agent Smith was the blackness. Agent Smith was the legend in the Agent Smith was the hero in the Matrix. You heard? His job was to come here and to spread that motherfucking blackness everywhere it could go. You heard? Through all type of means of deception, of overt, covert, all that shit. They had to use the Nebuchadnezzar in dreams of sleeping people who wanted to live in a world that's ideal. Like your kids. Kids want to do the most while they sleeping. And lazy people. You heard? Everybody thinking Keanu Reeves is this and Morpheus and all of that is the heroes. Them niggas ain't the hero. It took too many of them. All Agent Smith is the black man. He's the knowledge seed. That nigga can make himself into multiple things anytime he want to. And then you see, this is when it really became deep. He became Morpheus. Morpheus had to, not Morpheus, whatever his name is, Keanu Reeves, Neo had to become Agent Smith. You heard? He had to overcome the very thing that he was or was striving to be for that shit to exist. And it was all existing in the womb, right? And then the idea mind of the black man. But they represent the black man in old Kabbalistic literature as the white-haired one, not the white-skinned one. And they show you that at the end of the movie, he's there with the black woman.
Yeah.
It was a white man with white hair. That's a representation, though. They don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't want to go there on your ass and show you the whole blueprint. But you seen that, you got to see that shit, that Lovecraft country. Whatever that shit is. Lovecraft Nation.
Oh, yeah.
That shit is fire. It made me go get the HBO, son. I got HBO. Now I got to get them crackers money every month for that stupid shit. They better keep coming with good shit, though. I promise you. But that shit is fire. That shit is fire. Then it started getting real crazy. Like, I was like, it was getting weird, and then it was getting funny. You heard? Like, I was like, this shit looked like a black Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Now, they going someplace else. I was like, then I see Jordan Peele is stupid. He got niggas on the Raiders of the Lost Ark shit arguing with each other. You heard? That shit was funny. You know how these niggas sit up arguing with a nigga? Yeah. Oh.
That's my shit, though. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. My daddy took me to see that. That shit is high sciences.
I think I went with you. Didn't he take me with you?
You remember when we went to go see Ghost Story?
Yeah. That was crazy. I was scared to death.
That's some ancestral. Yeah, Larry took us. That was some ancestral shit. You thought you was getting away with that shit, and that broad came up out that motherfucker shit. I'll never forget that. All looking all like this. We was
no lie.
For real. My shit, that, and you remember we seen the zombie shit? The Return of the Zombie, the Return of the Living Dead. Now, when we start talking like this, they start playing with the feed. That's all right. For real. Peace and love to everybody, all my peoples. Watch how I body. Five Deli Venom niggas with the Ralph Lauren. Yeah. And then I'm gonna start getting niggas. Niggas love English letters. The Chinese run us, man. I'm start giving niggas Chinese letters. Let's learn what that shit mean now. You heard? Everything else is. You heard? Cause I'm a fucking walking painting.
Absolutely.
I keep, with oil paint that never fucking dries. When I die, they're still gonna be painting this fucking picture. Word is mine. What happened? Wow. That's crazy. That nigga's whole conversation is in another language. That's my man. Man. Sophia Hona, you got me ready to go look at the last one, but I want to walk through the episodes. I see some crazy shit on there where the white boys was like, I was like, what the fuck? The black people was winning on the TV. You know, we didn't grow up like that.
Right.
Yeah. So, that's why I couldn't really watch no TV like that, because my mom was like this. Ain't no nigga. I used to have to sneak to watch shit like the Jeff. I never forget that, but that really used to happen.
That really used to happen.
Yeah, I went to school across the street from Farragut Projects.
Facts.
I remember all type of crazy shit. I remember when crack came out, kids used to come to school just to eat, son. Niggas couldn't wait to come to school for that. Breakfast and that lunch was solid. That'll have you all day. Until you don't know what's going to happen to you later. And then when you talk like this, people don't even understand, don't even think that shit existed.
That shit really existed, for real.
Super existed. Now niggas got the internet and information and don't even use it. It's a nigga right now that's looking up the Google how to cook crack.
I just did it about 2 weeks ago.
That's so crazy, just to see if it was up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
crazy. I really cook some crack.
Yeah, you's a stupid ass nigga. You stupid. I know you probably would. You heard? Crazy ass nigga. Yeah, y'all niggas is crazy. He was a weirdo. That nigga said they entangled the dad in a drag relationship. Mike to the first. Low level vibrations never get interrupted. Bing, 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 bing. Stew, stew. Crazy. See, niggas can hear that. But if we start talking about the intricacies of the universe and how proper how you talk to your doctor, man, because I'm telling you, this shit is going down. Let me show you, please. If I said something that'll help you, see, watch. I need to do the podcast. You heard? I keep saying this shit. Watch. Watch. Word. Please, man. For real. It's not my Wi-Fi. Let me see something. Where that skiff at? Yo, that food done, boy. You heard?
Yeah.
Yo, that sound crazy, Osh. It sound like she was right here. Your mix is crazy. He in there? Don't it sound like the girl in there singing?
Yo, look at this shit.
You ready to eat, boy?
Yes, sir.
He's up, son. He's up. He's up. Right there.
You drop it. So, it's
Why?
Mitzrayim.
Mitzrayim. The Mitzrayim.
Yeah.
The Mitzrayim. Come in.
So how come people niggas wanna be Egypt, wanna be
Because Egyptians is light skinned. That's
They
why.
wanna be
Niggas just want to be
connected
light
to
skinned.
them.
Niggas don't.
They ain't
You ain't
got
never heard
nothing to do
niggas be
with
like
them.
this. Yo, I want to be from
Because
Nigeria,
them people
son.
that made them pyramids was straight, they was straight extraterrestrials.
went from. They don't even know where she come from.
I wanted to tell you, I'm at work. One day we excavating a hole. You hear me? Me and my mans, it's like 4 of us. We digging out a hole. My white boy just stopped working, stood on top of the little dirt hill.
Yeah.
Niggas just started singing. Old MacDonald had a farm. Yeah. And on his farm he had a. It was like a knick-knack there and a knick-knack. I said, oh, this nigga is wailing on us right now.
Yeah, he trying to play niggas.
Is he? And it's
But I don't care about
old
that.
MacDonald had a farm.
You know why I don't care about that? You know why I don't care about that?
That looks fascinating, bro.
Yeah, fuck all that. Fuck them crackers. Fuck that shit. Nigga, we made them so they could, what you call it, they got work to do.
They got work to do.
White man got work to do. He gotta keep all this shit, all of this skeeter going, and make missiles.
And make missiles, yeah.
Make sure niggas don't have, that's why he got James Bond.
Right.
Yeah, and all that shit, and Jesus.
Facts.
He James Bond, Jesus, and all that shit.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. With
Right,
that shit,
right.
White man. Do my work. Yeah. Keep the savages in order. You heard? And use my sword of Islam that I gave you. You heard? Because I got it under your neck. That's how I think. So yeah, he gotta do that. He gotta, every now and then, he gotta feel himself. White folks will go crazy. They like this, these niggas done took over everything. We ain't got nothing.
Yeah. That's nice.
I want him to feel healthy and comfortable. You heard? So he can keep telling me his mind, what he gonna do.
Yeah.
He keep telling me what he gonna do. He the one make announcements. That white man can't make nothing without telling us about it. You heard?
Absolutely.
A new computer. Oh
He
shit.
can't make that without
He can't,
telling you.
yeah.
The fuck telling us, how about they got shit, yo, they got eye recognition and total recall.
They bro, they got what
You
you
heard
call
me?
it. They got what you call it. They got pre-crime.
Pre-crime.
They got
They
pre-crime.
can tell you what you gonna do by getting.
They already know who did
going.
everything already. Yeah. They just got levels to this shit. Niggas, yo, it's chips in the guns. And there's some satellite shit that can point out where guns is at on niggas.
Right.
You know? That's none of your business though. You're not supposed to know about that. That's all initiatives that come from after 9/11. You heard? They know where every gun is at in this world, bro. If they want to. Because they know where you at. They know how to keep a nigga. You know what's the most gangster shit in the world? When they close that cell after you. Behind you.
That's a fact.
That's the most gangster shit I ever seen. You heard?
Because
you can't do shit.
I've closed my own cell before, plenty of times.
Nigga.
Like this.
Yeah.
I'm locking in.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing something.
To this day, niggas don't even check doors. You heard? They think they all closed. Niggas don't know nothing about this. What happened? Come on, son. Crazy. Break bread like Jesus said. It's 8:45. Do you know where your family is at? What they talking about? What happened? You want some of this grape juice, nigga? Mazel tov. He mixing that shit good. Yeah. That shit crazy.
Crazy.
Oh, he gonna get us out the hood with that. That shit sound good.
Yes, it does.
I promise you. I'm greedy. Look. This with me.
Oh, yeah.
What's up?
Of course.
You
You already know. I know you could dust that whole can off.
But
Let me dust
don't.
it a little bit.
Yeah. These little niggas don't know nothing about
Nothing. That sophisticates your plate.
Word is bond. What you mean? Stun on that nigga Asha. Show that nigga this. I be trying to tell him.
Back in the days, we used to call shit cranberry. We used to say burgundy. We used to be like, he had the cranberry this, or the cranberry velour, or the cranberry.
Look, I set you out too.
Good looking. It came out of our vocabulary.
I really don't share like
Right.
shit like this. You
But
heard?
you know, I understand what this is about.
For real, blood. You got to recognize, blood.
Recognize, right?
Yeah.
Look, I did a music video.
Let me see. That's crazy.
Sorry.
Nah, it might be the Wi-Fi. That's why my shit be fucked up then. That's why when I was on Brother Rich shit, I did it in here. His show was crazy. I did it in the kitchen because I think reception is better in here than it is in the back. Because that beam is right there. For that support for the corner of the building right there. Yeah. You know, that's that World War II.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
For real. Word up. For real. London, what's up? For real. For real. Watch, as soon as this shit start popping, I'm getting right on the plane. I should be lit. I should be lit by now. I should be Euro lit now. Watch. Watch. Y'all done had everything else in Europe except for me. What the fuck is going on? But you know what? I went to Germany.
Yeah.
I went to Bavaria. So
Yeah.
I went over all that other fancy shit that niggas be wanting to go to, and I went to some shit with the cobblestone streets and everybody looking like motherfucking Schwarzenegger, Hansel and Gretel, nigga,
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I promise, yo.
Yeah.
For real. Cobblestone streets, the wood, the doors still be wood from back in the day. You heard?
Yeah.
Crazy. But I want to go to London. I want to go to Britain. I want to go to London. I want to go all that shit. And I want to go to London and
Going
be
to the
careful.
Duchess of Nottingham.
Word is bond. And I'm going to London to be careful. Niggas be getting stabbed out there.
Niggas
They
get
got
busy out there.
They do. They really
They have a real poverty-stricken
They get at
area.
you.
They get at you.
Word is bond. One of my sons, that nigga from Shepherd's Bush.
They get hostile.
Yeah, them niggas get hostile over there. For real.
They
My man Angus from Shepherd's Bush.
niggas start talking like you just album.
What the fuck is Buckingham Green? That's what I want to know. What you say about the late Hakim Abdel Aouyan? Hey, you gotta enlighten me, King. You might be teaching me something. For real. For real. Taking a kitchen. That nigga's crazy. That nigga's crazy. These niggas be asking the wrong questions, man. These niggas is crazy. It's like you don't even know who you really fucking with. Like niggas supposed to be. Yo, the CashApp, man. I need you to get the book, man, bro. This is what y'all need to be doing. The book. The book. This the most important shit going on. This here. This is this shit here. This the most important shit, man. All that shit y'all talking about, niggas is crazy. You trying to divert the attention away from some shit that's meaningful. You heard? And just the means of doing that, as soon as you start that shit, that's when the pilgrim in you and that colonizer come out you. You know what I mean? You know? Oh, see? You gotta hit me. I didn't know. I ain't know that. I thought nigga thought I was in the kitchen taking a piss, man. Y'all niggas is crazy. Yo. You know what? I would like to be on the Drink Champs, but the Drink Champs is for the brothers, you know, that's doing their thing, that need to be venerated in the places that they wasn't venerated in years ago. And the fact that they wasn't venerated is why we I want to have Nori on my show. You feel me? For real. Because I am a fucking fan of CNN. That's a fact. Anybody know me know that. That's the homie. For real. If he ever had a concert and needed... When I heard that shit, that with Imam Thug, this world is foul and we get high, that's why we steady drinking. That shit, all that Clue tape shit from back in the day, you crazy. Crazy, for real. But that's an honor for anybody to even consider me to be up there. That's a good look. Shit, I might be doing something right. But that's for the brothers who, you know, the street, we need this veneration because it never get, they only honoring the street people for bullshit now. Now we got an opportunity with music and entertainment. Now they can start honoring these street people for shit that they did, honorable, you know? So they, you know, that's what I know Drink Champs to be. They be celebrating people's wins, you know? And that's a good look. For real.
I said it to you, I...
Well, come on, Thug Paradise. You know, Tragedy to me is the best rapper. You know, Tragedy is to me, because I remember Tragedy from Arrest the President. I remember Tragedy. To me, Tragedy is the father of the everything after the Juice Crew raps. From Marley is, first of all, Marley made up some of the most illest samples ever. And a method of sampling like no other. You heard? The fly shit, though, is Trage. Trage is super nice. Everybody low-key take a piece of his blueprint. Him and Lord Finesse. All the battle rapping schemes come from Lord Finesse to me. You heard? So by the time we get to Big L, everybody say Big L nice because Big L used to be with Lord Finesse. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So they had to rap around each other. Then if Big L, if you say you're a contemporary with Big L and you rapping in the streets, you know how Harlem niggas want to compete in battle. They pulling up on you like this.
Facts.
So, yes, Children of the Corn. Cam is super nice. Mace is one of the nicest rappers to ever live. Word is bomb. You heard? So we could go all day with traditions and rap traditions and all that. For real. I know about rap niggas don't even heard of. Nigga, it's a millionaire rapper from Detroit named E. Shan that was a millionaire before niggas even knew it was millions inside the motherfucking hip hop shit. That nigga got so many albums, it's ridiculous. You heard? And he talk about all that grave digger shit come out of that. That's a chamber, you know that, right? Mm-hmm. That ghetto boy shit got RZA in them. You know we been fucking with Rakim. Prince Rakim.
Right.
We love you, Rakim. I remember seeing that on Robert McDaniels. I fucked him with the RZA in the back in the day. Right. And didn't even know that they was gonna be the Woo. I promise you. So I know where these niggas patterns and all that come from, cause I'm from the Jungle Brothers. That nigga said, cause I got it like that. Dancing on, I'm from Chris. Go ahead. I'm from Chris. That nigga said Q&K. That ain't, I don't even think they got a bag. Just put it on top of that. Put it in the Q&K. Remember that? S. This is a real nigga house. We got mad bags, nigga. What happened? It's 1,000 bags.
Bags cost a quarter now.
Word is bond.
Nobody got bags in their house no more.
Nigga got enough plastic bags to make a fucking, what you call it? I could make a fucking, what you call it? What's them shits? A fishing line. That's a body. That was a body.
That was a body in the trunk.
You killed that.
My little man hugged me today. He was like, damn, you still feel sturdy. OG, you be doing that for yourself?
Oh,
I said, nope.
Who said that, Wani?
No, bro. Homie up on the app. On Notion. They all growing up.
That nigga was making fun of me because I bought the Dominican white turkey. You crazy?
That shit
$199.
That shit
I had 2 sandwiches with this.
Crazy.
Crazy. Like this.
What? On some white bread.
No, I got the whole meat.
Oh, okay.
I got the levy. The
levy. Rye bread?
Yeah, that. Jews, boy, don't like rye. Crazy? That's a come in. Right. We lit. Niggas don't know what this is.
Jelly or rye bread.
Word up. For real. Niggas don't know nothing about this. See, I would show them this, but these niggas is righteous. They'll try to use this against me. Even though I don't give a fuck. But they ain't never seen no motherfucking oxtails.
What's wrong with oxtail?
I don't know. These niggas is weird. These niggas think Africans is the only niggas in the world that just eat vegetables. They think Africans just take vitamins and drink motherfucking protein shakes and they don't touch the red meat, bro.
Them niggas eat burgers.
Word is bond. Them niggas eat burgers that still be running from them. Like this.
Yeah. Why not?
This is my folks. I fuck with these people, man. You know, they fucking with me. I fucks with them. These my folks. Sock it, though. Come on, so we can keep this shit elevated. Watch.